channel. Today we are going to be doing this eye look that I've come up with here. I used mainly Makeup Geek eyeshadows, which is the kind of original starting point for this tutorial for me. I wanted to try out some of the new shadows that I got, and I'll show them all right now. I didn't use everything that I have, but I have them in this just magnetic palette with some eyeshadows from a couple different brands. So all the Makeup Geek ones are the little round pan ones here. So it's this kind of box of shadows. And I mostly stuck to using the purples and the greens because I was really excited about using some kind of bright, fun colors. And really, when I look at those purples and greens, immediately I just think Ariel, Little Mermaid, all the way. So I've also got a ridiculous headband on today that's got like shells and things in it because it also just made me think of mermaids, and now I really want to watch The Little Mermaid. I do really like how this turned out, so if you want to see how I did it, just keep watching. So now that we're unnaturally close to my face, we'll get going. I do just want to say real quick, ignore any like patchiness and weird product that you see kind of gathering around my nose. I'm testing out a new face powder and I absolutely hate it. It makes my face feel really dry and crepey and just like, not nice. So that will be in a video about products I do not recommend that are coming up hopefully by the end of next weekend. It should be up, but yeah, just ignore my nose today. Basically, it's not gone well. So we're gonna start with an eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Urban Decay Eye Priming Potion in Eden. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a transition shade first, and I'm going to be using Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek, which is just this one on the bottom corner here. And I'm using a Morphe Y17 brush. And just popping that right in the crease. And then we're gonna go in with a more tapered blending brush. I'm using the Y18 from Morphe, and we are going to go in with, ooh, what is the name of this? Dragonfly. Another Makeup Geek one, so it's just that middle green there. And I really like the shape of this brush because it's kind of fluffy but flat, so it lets you place color really precisely. And I'm literally popping that straight over the transition color we just put down. You want to keep this really high in your crease so that your lid space is open for lighter shadows when we get to that part. And then I'm just going to bring it down along the outer corner. And again, keeping it off the lid. Just connecting it down to the bottom of the eye there. Okay, so now I'm going to go onto the lid with Scotch, which is this lilac-y purple, and I'm taking just a flat shader brush. This one's from Sigma, and we're just gonna pack that all over the lid. And this shadow I'm finding is not going on immediately as pigmented as I want it to be, but it is building up there, so you just kind of have to keep layering on the product. Now I'm going to go in with a really tapered blending brush, and this is a Y19 from Morphe, and I'm going to take this dark kind of shimmery purple, which I believe is called Pop Culture. We're still working with just the Makeup Geek ones for now. And I'm just going to stick that right in the outer corner. Just kind of darken up the purple tones that we have going on there. And then I am bringing it down onto the lid space of my outer corner just a bit. And this really just helps blend out the line between the light purple and the green that we have going on in the crease. And it's really just kind of deepening up the green and moving it to a slightly bluey tone. And then we're gonna go back with the kind of flattened, tapered blending brush, the Y18, and go into this one here, which is called Sharkbait, and tap that right on the outer V. and just use that to kind of deepen everything up. We're gonna take a tiny, tiny pencil brush now, and we're gonna go in with this light green, which is called Sure Thing. This one's really, really powdery, so definitely tap it off. And we're gonna do the lower lash line. Ooh, hit our noses in the process. This one's also not as pigmented as I was hoping it would be. Yeah, that's not quite as pigmented as I was aiming for. And then I'm going to take this mid-tone purple, which is called Wisteria, and just go on the outer corner. I'm just gonna take a big blending brush. This is the one that I used to put in my transition shade, and just go around the edges of all the shadow. I think ideally I would want to have done this before I did my foundation, but because I was like testing out some other stuff, I needed to do my foundation first. And these are having a bit more fallout than I would have liked, but it's fine. We can just kind of blur it and make it look intentional. So now I'm going in with the Sigma flat shader brush again, and I'm going to take a shadow I've depotted actually from a different palette. This is a Too Faced shadow, and it was from a Christmas palette that they had ages ago, and it's called Joy, but it's a really gorgeous, bright, shimmery blue color. And actually, now it's on my finger. I might just go in with my finger. And I'm just gonna go to the center of the lid with this. It actually works really, really well on your finger. Just wanted to give a pop of dimension to the look because those are all basically matte colors that we just used. That went really well. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that shader brush and just blend out the edges because this is the one that we had hopscotch on before. And then on the teeny pencil brush, I'm gonna take that blue shade and just run it on the inner corner as a bit of a highlight. And there's all the eyeshadow done, so I'm just gonna pop on some liquid eyeliner just to do a thin line along my lashes, and then mascara and lashes, and we're done. Alright, so this is the finished eye look. I went a bit ham with the eyeliner because I messed it up. So originally I was just gonna do a thin line along my lashes to kind of hide where I put the false lashes, but I wound up doing a wing. And I used the NYX matte liquid liner. I do think this is a really nice eyeliner. I just have trouble with the brush tip just because it's kind of a really flimsy brush, and I wind up always making it way thicker than I originally intended, but I do that with a lot of eyeliners, so it's not really NYX's fault. But yeah, I do like the actual liner product of it. It's a really nice black color. And then I did my waterline with another NYX eyeliner. This is the Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a turn on waterproof eyeliner. That is one of the longest names for an eyeliner I've ever seen in my life. And it's just this color here. It's called Esmerelda, which is a fabulous Disney princess name. And it's this gorgeous shimmery green color. So that's just in my waterline there. And then I used the Velour lashes in Wispy Sweet Nothings. They're just a really nice kind of easy, big fluttery lash. So that is the completed eye look. I'll do a couple close-ups. So I do really like the overall effect and how this turned out, but some of the shadows weren't quite as pigmented as I initially wanted them to, and I do wish I had done the shadows before I did my foundation because there is just a little bit of fallout of purple and stuff a bit farther down than I would have liked because it makes my eyes just look a bit tired. But partly that is also the travesty that's going on with how I powdered my under eye concealer as well, because it's not hiding my dark circles anymore. So I do like the eyeshadow quite a bit, and I really like these lashes with it too. And I do love these eyeliners. So yeah, quite happy with how that turned out. Before you leave, don't forget to give me a subscribe and a thumbs up. It really helps me out, and I love knowing that you guys like what I'm putting out there. So come and join the family. I'll also put links to everything I used in the video down below in the description bar, as well as links to my Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. So if you want to follow me on any of those, I would love to see you there. And thanks so much for watching this video. Bye guys!